This is day 6th April 2024 and today's daily challenge Leetcode question is minimum remove to make valid parentheses. So we are given with a string S. We have to remove the invalid parentheses to make the string valid, and empty string is also considered valid, and a string is valid if A and B are valid parentheses and they are inside a parenthesis. So let us look at the first example. We can see that there are two valid parentheses which contains T, C and O, and last parenthesis which is closing parenthesis is not valid, so we will remove that and the remaining string is written as the output. For the second example also we can see that C is in the valid parenthesis, so the extra parenthesis we will remove it and the string is written. For the third example, no valid parenthesis is there, so we will return empty string, and this is the constraints. So let us look at the code. This is the code, and we have used array here, and first we are initializing open count and close count that will count the opening parenthesis and the closing parenthesis in a string, and S string is now changed to S list, and I is used for the indexes. I is less than length of S. We will iterate the while loop, and if we encounter opening parenthesis, then we increment the count of opening parenthesis by 1, and if closing parenthesis, then we will increment the close count by 1, and if close count is greater than open count, that is opening parenthesis is more than closing parenthesis, then we will delete the element at that index, and we will decrement the I by 1, and close count will be decrement by 1 because we are deleting the S of I where it is closing parenthesis, so close count will be decremented. And now we are iterating through the right to left to see if any open parenthesis is there which is not valid. So we will see that if open count is greater than close count, that is open parenthesis more than close parenthesis, then we will enter this while loop and see if open parenthesis is there from the right to left. Then we will decrement open count by 1 and delete that element which is open parenthesis, and then we will join this list element to a string and return the string. So this code is accepted, and this is my submission, and this is my solution. Link of this solution in the comment box. And let us look at the other approach, that is using stack. So this is the code for stack method. So here we have initialized an empty list stack, and S string is converted to list. For I in range of length of S, we will see if S of I is open parenthesis, then we will append the index of that element to the stack, and if it is a closing parenthesis and stack exists, then we will pop out the index of open parenthesis, and if stack does not exist, then we will enter else condition and we will remove the current closing parenthesis by making this index empty. And if any opening invalid parenthesis exists in the string, then we will remove it by this while loop where we will change S of that index to empty, and we will return this list by joining it to empty string. And this. So let us trace the code using stack method. So this is the example we have taken, and for the first iteration it encounters L, so no action, not parenthesis. Directly we'll see for the third index, so there is an opening parenthesis, so it will push the index third to the stack, and similarly for the fifth index it will push 5 to the stack, and when closing parenthesis is encountered, at that time it will pop the stack, so the fifth index will be removed. When on the ninth index again closing parenthesis is encountered, so again pop out this element in the stack, so 3 is now removed, so it is empty stack, and now we can say that it is valid up to 9th index, as it has equal amount of closing and opening parenthesis. So again we encounter closing parenthesis at 12th index, so the stack is now empty, and we have seen that in the code we have written, if stack is not empty, then we have to consider the if condition. So here the stack is empty for the 12th index, so it will go for the else condition, where now s of I will become empty, which signifies that we have removed the extra parenthesis, and so now the result will be up to 11th index, that is Leetcode. So this is the correct output, so we can say that our code works perfectly fine for this problem. Let us run this code, and it is accepted. You can see that this is my submission using stack, and here is the solution for it. Thank you.